What's up, everyone? You're listening to Mac and D's, and today I want to talk about race hustler Collin Kaepernick and his lawsuit against the NFL, and how all of this shows how easy it is to manipulate black people. But first, let me show you a few headlines about your beloved civil rights icon before I speak my mind on this. Hell, I might do this as we go. But anyways, okay, first headline. Collin Kaepernick reaches settlement with NFL. Quarterback turned activist reached an agreement with the NFL in his case alleging the league colluded to keep him from playing after his on-field protest. Now the word is that Kaepernick is getting $60 to $68 million out of this settlement. And you know what, people? A wise person once told me years ago that not all money is good money. Now y'all probably thinking that I'm on some bullshit, but hear me out and I'll make it clear to you. Notice that this is only a settlement, not a complete win, cause a settlement only means that the defendant doesn't want to drag things out for too long. Now I don't know how much Kaepernick was suing for, but this still raises an interesting but a rhetorical question. Why did the NFL give us such a large amount of money in the settlement? And please correct me if I'm wrong, but most top NFL players get paid yearly. They don't get that kind of money all at once. It should be clear by now that Collin Kaepernick has been bought out, and by him accepting this money, he has now discredited himself as the symbol of racial injustice. Okay people, let me drop some historical knowledge on y'all here. See, all sovereigns and despotic rulers, especially despotic rulers, fear a people's revolt. The killing of a dissident can be the catalyst for an uprising or an insurgency. This is why there is a general fear of martyrdom by sovereigns and despots. And to prevent a dissident from becoming a martyr, they must discredit them first in the eyes of their own people. Sovereigns and despotic leaders must make a dissident's death appear to be the result of them doing something illegal if they just happen to be killed during the process of a police raid to prevent their martyrdom, which could lead to an uprising. If you still think I'm on some bullshit, then all I can say is that I assure you that the white power structure knows and practices this. This is why every time a black person dies at the hands of the police, their first course of action is to discredit the recently deceased before anyone even thinks about starting a riot. Now, how all this pertains to Collin Kaepernick and martyrdom? Well, it's simple. The NFL cannot risk a rebellion from the 70% of their black players over Kaepernick. Them agreeing to pay out $60-something million is how they're discrediting him. Plus, there are talks about him coming back to play for the New England Patriots, but that remains to be seen. Now, if Kaepernick do decide to come back and play for a team, he will only be discredited even more because the NFL needs for everyone to see him perform poorly. That way, they can say that it was because of his poor performance the real reason why the 49ers dropped him, not because of his kneeling during the national anthem. And that, people, is how a rebellion or an uprising gets neutralized before it even starts. Now, before I go, let me say this. We as black people here in North America need to pull our heads out of our asses and stop supporting and stop rallying behind those who profit off of our plight. And definitely stop being boosters for those who don't even like us like that. Start calling out these race hustlers, people. Again, you're listening to Mac and D's. Please leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe to help this channel grow. And I'm outie.